All right, welcome everybody to the channel. My name is Matt, and this is the Gaming Corner. All right, so in this episode, we are going to be going over the final games for the month of January. And these games are the Sega Master System. Most of you have probably seen this if you've been watching long enough. I am trying to complete the Sega Master System, what's listed as the Sega Master System's North American collection that were official releases. And these next set of games that I'm going to show are from that. Every single one of these was listed as having a North American physical release, and I went after them. But we are going to start off with something a little bit different. We're going to start off with a Sega Genesis game that I picked up today when I went back up to Respawn. Now, this is all being filmed in the same day that you watched a couple of the other videos that I did. And I went back up to Respawn when I got the two PlayStation mystery bags I still have to open. And Tony had another game that I really wanted to update in my collection. My original version was... the artwork from the box was good, was the correct one. The original box was damaged, so I switched it with a very cheap box you can buy on Amazon. They are some of the worst that I've ever seen. But I at least put it in there so I had a box that was good again. And all I had was just the box and the cartridge. That was it. But Tony, at his store, had it complete. I asked him, well, he had it there. I asked him if it was complete in box. He opened it, and it was complete, including the poster. So, I now have the X-Men game with its special poster inside. And if you ever want to know what the special poster is, it's this cover that even says special poster on it. I got this game back. No gameplay footage from it right now. I gave my other copy over to my son Aaron, so he'll have it. I have to figure out a better way of recording because I can see all the time when I do this. I'm going to have to move it over to my other monitor and just do the recordings from there so I can stop the lighting from hitting it. We'll have to try that in the next video. But I rambled. See, I lose my train of thought when I see stuff. But this was well worth the money. That is an awesome game, by the way. It's hard, but it is fun. Alright, let's move on to the Master System games. Now, when it comes to these Master System games, there's a few of them. All but one of them was purchased off of eBay. So I'm going to show the one that was purchased originally. It was purchased off of eBay, but it's from a store here in Wisconsin. Tony knows the store, and it's known as Freaky Toys. I have not been able to make my way down to Sheboygan to stop down there to buy stuff. Third shift work schedule just has me having a hard time getting down there lately. But we're going to start off with that game first. And it is called Cyborg Hunter. Now, trying to get it to where I can put the gameplay up here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in this game yet. I do think the game seems to be pretty fun. I can't figure it out. There was no manual in here. So I really need to figure out what the heck I'm doing in this game. Because the game, so far, looks like a lot of fun. Kind of reminds me of the game Zillion. So hopefully I'll figure this out as I go. I'm going to keep trying. We'll see. I'll link a website down in the bottom where you can actually get, I think you can get the manuals for any game out there. So that you can actually read them online and that. And if you're good at printing them, you can print them out yourself. Alright, the next game. We're going to do this one. Alright, so the next game in the list, there's a Genesis version, and now there's a Master System version. I have to say the Master System version is extremely well done. Music is awesome. I'm going to make sure you can't hear the music because it's probably copyright protected. But Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. This thing on the Master System is amazing. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I have to get the Genesis version again, but I am impressed with what they did with this game on the Master System. Holy cow. The graphics are really good. The music is phenomenal in here. First round, you listen to Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. This is a killer game. You want a fun game? Look into this one or look into the Genesis version. It is actually really, really good. Next, I'm going to do those ones last. Now, this next game, it's a sports title. This one shocked me. I'm enjoying this one. It's a lot of fun. It is Mr. Joe Montana's Football. Now, you'll see the gameplay up here. It's very similar looking to the sports pad football, our sports Sega, what the heck do they call it? It's their other football game. I have it too. I'll put a picture of that game over here. It's very similar looking to that, but this one's much more user-friendly. I mean, I scored 2 touchdowns in this one, man. This one is nice. If you want a good football game so far on the Master System, this one so far is really good. I'm also after Walter Payton's Football, and I'll see how good that one is. But this one, you want a good one, just look at this gameplay here. You want a good football game, this one is good. Alright, these next 3 games take care of this whole series on the Saturn. Take care of the whole series on the Saturn, which there's none of these games on the Saturn. Takes care of the whole series on the Master System for the US. There is one Japanese one that I'm still after. And we're going to start off with, well, we'll start off with one of them that I never really cared for too much because, I don't know, the game, technically there's only one in this series that I actually liked so far, but this one, Alex Kidd in High Tech World. I like the premise of this one, how you're supposed to be getting yourself to an arcade. I can't figure this dang thing out worth anything. I'm still stuck inside the house, as you can see from the gameplay footage going on here. They make you take a test, which I think that's the reason why I hated the game so much, because I suck at taking tests. I'm hoping to get out of that at one point, because I do want to beat all the Alex Kidd games. But this one I was never really a fan of at the start, but what can you do? Now, I know I didn't show the other one. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker is just a cartridge and box. Joe Montana is complete. I believe, yeah, Alex Kidd is also complete. I am going to beat this game. I just don't know how. Hopefully, as I go further in the game will get more exciting, more interesting. The opening part of the game is just bleh. Alright, the next one in the Alex Kidd series. This one I have no clue what the hell I'm doing. This is one I have to look up the manual in because there's no manual in here. I actually got pretty far. I got to, I think, the 2nd or 3rd round when I was trying it out. Alex Kidd, The Lost Stars. This one I'd never actually owned. Ever. So this is new to me. So I have no clue if you're allowed to bounce on enemies. It doesn't look like it because I've tried it. You can watch the gameplay up here and you'll see what I mean by that. I can't figure out if you can, because it looks like Alex Kidd is throwing something here. I can't figure out if you can. But I'll just keep going at it and just see what happens. So far, this one actually is better than I thought. It's a race against a timer. You get hit, the timer goes down. You can grab the little star letters that come up and they give you more. That part I figured out. So far, I'm enjoying this one a lot more than I thought I would. Alright, that leaves the last Alex Kidd game. And this is, in my opinion, the best Alex Kidd game on the Master System. You want a good Alex Kidd game, you want one that is fun as blue blazes, you need to get your hands on Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. This game has become very expensive lately. It is not even complete. Mine was cheaper because the cartridge was somewhat damaged and no manual. But if you want a good Alex Kidd game, look at this gameplay up here. That first boss I'm going after, tell me that doesn't look like Mario. But you want a good Alex Kidd game? Look for this one. This one is fun. It's well worth it. I enjoyed it. This is the only Alex Kidd game I have ever beaten. It is that much fun. So, that is it. Alright, so that does it for the Sega Master System games for this month. I am working on getting some for next month, and we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I do want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank all my new subscribers who have just came in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.